The third and final week of the preseason is here. A fourth exhibition game is a thing of the past. It's the reigning AFC champs and the Commanders, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. Tonight it's a preseason matchup here in Week 3 between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Washington Commanders. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you, and now we sit, CD, at Week 3 of the preseason, and this is the one that the coaches probably think is pretty valuable, right?
Certainly. This is the dress rehearsal. This is the one where your starters are going to play. You might even game plan a little bit more than you do with a normal preseason game, and then you've got to decide, do you bring them back after halftime and get them going again in the third quarter so they're ready to go when the regular season begins? I'm eager to see how these coaches will handle that.
Quickly to the air is Burrow. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
That crossing route is so effective when you hit it just right because you get a guy on the move, and then we see the end result there.
It's a nightmare for the defense. They got a guy with a full head of steam.
Not only does he catch it, but he picks up additional yardage after it.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Now it's Burrow. This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Pretty good start right off the bat there with throws 1 and 2.
He's not locking in on just one target early, is he? Spreading it around a little bit as this game gets started.
Back-to-back first downs. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Burrow. Boyd's the target, and he has it over the middle. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. From the 31, Burrow. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. From the 22, Burrow. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Rhythm breaker right there. They've been moving the ball well. Drive it started beautifully. Now it's going to hurt.
Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. He'll look to throw. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Burrow picked off by a guy he won a title with at LSU, Derek Stingley. And the Commanders are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Here are the Commanders for their first drive of the game.
And trotting out there leading them is their 4th-year quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Here's Gibson to start the drive.
And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They're going to look to throw. Toward the sideline, he will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds. That'll go as a pickup of 8.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
They'll run for the first time here with Brian Robinson. They'll get it across the 35. It'll be 2nd down.
Here's the 2nd and 7.
He's got Gibson on the out route.
A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down. They'll drop to throw.
Got an open man, finds Gibson. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. He'll look to throw. And this is caught by Watkins.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And a loose football. And the Bengals grab it.
He'll get it inside the 20.
Hey, whatever happened to the days of just getting a fumble recovery? Everyone's into taking it the other way and trying to create points themselves, aren't they?
Well, they are, and now a terrific opportunity inside the 5.
Joe Burrow trots out again with the rest of his offense.
And he had to be pleased at the start of the last drive. The offense was moving, but certainly not pleased at the end result, an interception.
And every team we ever talk to, at some point in the conversation, the coach, player, someone talks about, you know, we've got to finish. We've got to finish off drives, finish off the game. There's an example there of not finishing, doing everything right, but not getting the result that you need.
A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and goal. Burrow. Now they go screen. It's complete. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. 3rd and goal. Burrow. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
picked off by Jamin Davis. And the Commanders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. A turnover's obviously, Charles, always costly, but man, when you throw those interceptions in the end zone like that, it really stings.
He tried to fit that one into his tight end, and I often use the expression NFL open, which means a tighter window. Down near the goal line, you really want him to be open. In this case, it cost him.
Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. But one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, where that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Back to Robinson now on first down. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And they run the option on second down. He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first. And he'll decide to keep this once more. And they get him down right near the midfield stripe. 9 yards on the first down. Keeper at second and 1. A little do-it-yourself run right there and a nice gain.
Now, like that, he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
Fighting through it, he's got space. And he's got this down to the 35. 45 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Well, that is a running back who is not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seas opened up for him.
Yeah, and this could be a sign of what this defense is in for, because you know all week long the coaches were preaching to the defense, you've got to be able to wrap up against a back like him, or he can make you pay. Technique, technique, technique.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Robinson with another carry. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Robinson will try to pick it up. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Out of his hands quickly to CeeDee Lamb. And the Commanders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
And coming into this ball game, this was an offense that wasn't just talking about the notion of ball control. They were preaching it. They wanted to win the time of possession battle, and they've done so here. This drive's taken up quite a bit in the first quarter. Now they are set up 1st and goal.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. Back to throw. That's out wide here for Robinson. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
And that's a great job of tackling right there. If he could have made the first man miss, maybe he could have taken it into the end zone. Instead, they stopped him pretty well right in his tracks. And you often see that in the red zone. Offense has to be quick.
In this case, the defense was quicker.
They'll try and run. This is Robinson. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Holding. Offense.
A crucial penalty there as the hold backs him up for another 2nd and goal. They'll set up to throw. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. Touchdown. Marquise Brown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Commanders take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Man, he just ran a terrific route. Extremely hard to defend when it's run that precisely and the ball's delivered that accurately.
The try here for the extra point. It's good, and Washington will take a 7-0 lead. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it's Hollywood, Marquise Brown, who finishes it off with the touchdown. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So now the Bengal offensive unit back out onto the field. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Burrow. Man open. That's Jamar Chase complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Burrow to his old LSU teammate Chase for a Bengal first.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
First down. Here's Burrow. Right side. There's Likely with it. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. They get to him for a loss of 4. And it brings up 3rd down on the same. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Burrow. Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 41-yard line. 21 yards there on 3rd down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Burrow. And finding the tight end Hooper. And down he goes at the 49. A 3-yard pickup. Now on
3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. A CD, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
As we check the next-gen stats, you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there.
No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
They start on the ground with Robinson here.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's 2nd and 8. That's out to the flat for Gibson.
He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
On 3rd down, Robinson finding space at the 40.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
75 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. They'll set up a throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Watkins. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 37. 17 yards that time and a Washington first.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Back to the ground with Robinson. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right at them and right up the middle.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
And that was a heck of a play there on the outside.
Partner, sometimes I think on a play like this as a corner, you've got to think to yourself, all I've got to do is slow him down so others can come over and support. But in this case, he said, forget that. I've got this. Sorry you had to make the run for nothing, fellas.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough task here, though. 3rd and long.
Right side, Claypool's got it.
And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And his kick is good.
So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives.
they have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Cincinnati's offense coming back here onto the field.
Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. Burrow looking to pass. His throw incomplete. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now it's Burrow. This one to the sideline. He's got it. A nice job to keep the feet in, but he is a bit short here of a 1st down. Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. 31 yards on the punt there. And they will take over 1st and 10. Brian Robinson Jr. making his way back onto the field. He's in his own 2nd quarter, already closing in on a 100-yard game.
And that's the magic number for a running back. Anytime you get to that triple digits, that's all you're looking for. But he's got a chance to really exceed that in this one.
Yeah, he does. That's been the gold standard for a long time, hasn't it, that 100-yard mark?
It really has, and that never has to shift because it's in a game. It's a 1,000-yard mark. I'm wondering, since we've gone from 12 to 14 to 16 games, maybe we need to up that a little. Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Again, it's Robinson. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And they get 17 more on that one and another 1st down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. He'll drop to throw.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw.
Throw right side taken in by Gibson. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Looking to throw. Got a man. It's Brown.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
The 4 receivers set here on 3rd down. They're going to spread the field and make you play sideline to sideline, make you defend every blade of grass. Good spacing there offensively as they get the completion and the 1st down.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
From the 4, it's 2nd and a couple.
Take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. A 4-yard touchdown scamper. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. And maybe that was just a case of completely overlooking the guy holding the football.
It certainly felt like it, didn't it? Because on my checklist, okay, as a defender,
QB's last.
Running back, fullback, heck, jet sweeps nowadays. Before you even get to thinking about the quarterback might actually keep it.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. He's got it, and it's 17-0. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told, and it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. They're down 17-0, really needing to find that offensive spark on this drive as they have it with a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They had to run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. On target to his man, Likely. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Able to hit his target, Lamb. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Robinson, he'll try the left side. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. Second and 5. Left side to Lamb. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. We remind you in just a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half of football so far. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. And this punt sails over the sideline. And the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line. The Bengals set to take over. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now.
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
Now they got to get to the line quickly. Burrow's throw here into the hands of Boyd. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Buying time to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now it's Burrow. And this will be incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Burrow will throw. Right side, there's Likely with it. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, that one was covered pretty well because they were trying to leak the tight end out into the flat. I think they were hoping he could catch and turn upfield and pick up the 1st down.
So on fourth down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. From the right hash, this from 53. McPherson's kick is good. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3. Now maybe a moral victory of sorts. They're on the board here late in the first half, but this offense just hasn't looked that sharp.
Yeah, but at least they got the 3 points, right? At least have something to, quote-unquote, hang their hats on and maybe feel a little bit better about themselves as they head to the half.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. Week 3 of the preseason is here. Everyone wrapping up their exhibition schedule. No games for the league on Labor Day weekend, and then it all begins. The 17-game regular season gets underway on the Thursday after Labor Day with the NFL kickoff game. Meanwhile, for Washington, they too didn't throw the ball as well as they would have liked. And I think both teams would say there's room for improvement in the second half.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Takes it at the 7th. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Here come the Commanders for the first possession of the third quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
That's another beautiful throw right there. Gets it to his man right in stride. And I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm. They've been sharp. They've been on it. And they pick up another first down there.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Now back to throw. And this is caught by Watkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Able to connect with Dotson. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 32-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Here's Gibson on the read option. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to run.
They'll run this one right with Robinson. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
They'll drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. Robinson is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took him home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
Point after here coming up. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns and 21 points. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it was capped off by the touchdown run for Brian Robinson. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Burrow on play action. And he'll find Chase on the right side complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Now Burrow. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. On 3rd down, Burrow steps away. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
Looks like another empty possession here, partner. And I don't think with 3 scores down in the 3rd quarter, they can truly afford any more the rest of the way.
No, especially the way their offense is sputtering. I think you're exactly right. They got to find some answers quickly. Here's Michael Pilardi now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Robinson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. 2nd and 6. Able to hit his target, Claypool. Oh, what a juke into space. Finding space at the 40. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. A give left side to Robinson.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They'll set up to throw.
He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Here's Tressway now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
Cincinnati set to take over once again. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Burrow. The LSU connection. Burrow to Chase for the Cincinnati first.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
1st down. Here's Burrow. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, partner, they certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
Burrow's throw going to be caught by Boyd. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 44-yard line.
That one good for 16 as the drive continues.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
Open man is Chase, complete. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
When the hitch route is run really well, that jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space, all you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage. And that's exactly what he got done there.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. There, they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
McPherson's kick is good.
And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Takes it at the 7.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Washington offense set to take over again. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. They find some open field here. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 190 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
As we surmise, Charles, most of the starting unit's still out there for this third quarter. First time this preseason that they played into the second half.
And that's by design. Most of the time by this point of the preseason, you want them to go into the half, cool down, and then come back out and warm up to start the third quarter like you would a regular season game. That's exactly what they wanted to get done.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll run again here with Robinson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. He'll drop to throw. Target is to Dotson, and he's got him. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
They decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who could turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Robinson on a give right side. And he's got room. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 15 yards the pickup. 1st down, Washington.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Robinson. And now a fumble. The ball's out. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Back now at FedEx Field. It's Washington with the football and the lead as we start the 4th.
And a short gain here down to the 22.
Washington on 3rd down.
They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far.
This will be 3rd and 5.
He's got it to Hilton. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy. It came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
Back to throw. Sinclair. Touchdown, Washington. Noah Fant from 8 yards out as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Well, it seemed like they were so focused elsewhere they forgot about the tight end spot, and he's the one that burns them there to make this a 3-score game here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
I think it might be a little bit of...
So it's Washington getting the victory here.
And to be frank, Charles, probably not too many people surprised at how this one turned out.
Yeah, I don't think so at all. I mean, they're such a good football team. They were at home. You know, you walked in and you looked at the advantages and you saw that they had most of them. It'd take a lot to try and even it up. I just thought 2 words for this ball game: methodical and predictable. And both of them came together.